In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how you find the area of a parallelogram. And the goal for today is to be able to find the area of the parallelogram, which also goes along with the essential question of how can you find the area of a parallelogram. Okay, once again, we are going to connect something that we already know to help us learn something new. All right, so I want you to turn to page 281 in your standards practice book. And let's unlock this question. So first of all, we're going to connect this. We've already learned that area of a rectangle with base and height is area equals base times the height. The rectangle shown has a base of 5 units, okay, and a height of 3 units. So what we do is we just simply multiply 5 times 3, and that will give us the area, which is 15 square units. Now, what we're going to do is take a look at the problem here in the middle of page 281. It says the souvenir stand at Mighty Grasshopper basketball game sells parallelogram-shaped pennants. Each pennant has a base of 12 inches and a height of 5 inches. Now, I feel as though step 1 and 2 and 3 really is going to be kind of difficult and probably not something that we'll necessarily do. You could read over those steps to kind of give you the idea of the parallelogram, finding the base and the height. Okay, however, we know that the base is 12 inches and we know that the height is 5 inches. Okay, so let's take a look at step 4. It says the base of the rectangle, we can see here, is 12 inches. Okay, now we can also see the height of the rectangle measures 5 inches. Okay, so the area of the rectangle is 12, which is the base, times the height, which is 5, giving it 60 square inches. All right, so the area here of a pennant, we're going to skip that explain part as well. So the area of a pennant is 12 times 5, giving us 60 square inches. Okay, so in order to find the area of a parallelogram, multiply the base times the height, and that will give you the area of the parallelogram. Let's jump over to page 282. Let's do some problems together. All right, so finding the area of the parallelogram, here's the formula. A equals B times H. Area equals base times height. You always want to write that out. And then from here, you want to plug in your numbers. The base, we can see, is 8. The height is 4. We have 8 times 4. So the area is 32 square centimeters. And whenever we're dealing with area, it's always square units. That's why it's square centimeters. Volume, cubic units. Area, square units. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. So for number 2, the first thing that you will need to do is write out the formula. And I want you to do this for every problem here. Area equals base times height. Just want to get that ingrained in your memory here for a parallelogram. And then from here, we're going to plug in our numbers. A equals 20 times 20. And then let's see what the area is. Now you can use your calculator, multiplying 20 times 20. That's going to give me 400. So we can see that area equals 400 square inches. Okay, let's jump down to number 3. We have a base of 9, a height of 13. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is write down the formula. Area equals base times height. Area equals 9 times 13. And we can just do that right on our calculator. We have 9 times 13. That's going to give us 117. So area equals 117 square meters. Let's take a look at the next one here. Number 4. We have a parallelogram that's a base of 7 and a height of 5. So area equals base times height. We're going to rewrite this, plugging in the number 7 times 5. And there an area equals 35. 7 times 5 is 35, so area equals 35 square yards. Okay, now what we will do is I want you to do is find the area of these two parallelograms, numbers 5 and 6. And when you press play, I will have the answers for you. So pause the video now. Okay, so here are the two answers, 576 square inches and 28 and 2500 square centimeters. Now let's take a look at number 7. We don't have a picture of the parallelogram. However, we do have the measurements, and that's all we really need. We have the base 0.6 of a centimeter, the height 0.15 of a centimeter. So we can just easily multiply 0.6 times 0.15. We can do that right on our calculator. 0.6 times 0.15. That's going to give us 900 square centimeters there. And we'll just write that right in there, 0.09 square centimeters. Now what I want you to do is number 8 all by yourself. When you're finished, you can press play and I'll have the answer for you. So pause the video now. Okay, now we have 5 and 22 hundredths of for the area square meters, 5 and 22 hundredths square meters for the area. Now let's take a look at number 9. We have 1/2 times 3/8. What we simply do is we just multiply 1/2 times 3/8. Okay, now from here we simply multiply fractions. 1 times 3 will give me 3. 2 times 8 will give me 16. For 3/16 square feet for the area of that parallelogram. Now, what I will do is set up the next one for you, and then I'll have you complete the problem all by yourself. We have 4 and 1/4 inches times 20 inches. Okay, and what you can do here, we will take that 4 and 1/4. We're going to change that mixed number to an improper fraction, giving us 17/4. We're going to multiply that times 20 over 1. Okay, and so when we multiply that, we have 17 times 20, which will give us 340 over 4. Now what I want you to do is change that improper fraction to a mixed number or maybe even a whole number. So 340 over 4, I want you to simplify that, and when you press play, I will have the answer for you. So pause the video now. Okay, and we do have the answer of 85 square inches. Now let's take a look at number 11 together. Okay, it says Carla made a border for her garden using parallelogram shaped tiles. Each piece had a base of 4 inches and a height of 2.5 inches. She used 85 tiles. What was the total area of the border? So this will be a multi-step problem. Okay, and what you will have to first of all do is figure out the base and the height. Okay, the base of 4 inches and the height of 2.5 inches. Okay, so each piece. So you need to find the area of each piece. All right, so we have the area. We have 4 times 2 1/2. Okay, now 4 times 2 1/2 will give us 10. And then from there, what you'll need to do is multiply 10, that's the area of each tile, by 85, giving you an answer of 850 square inches. Okay, so concluding this video, I'm going to take a look at how can you find the area of a parallelogram for our essential question. And the answer to that is you can multiply the base times the height to find the area of a parallelogram. If you have any questions about this concept, please come and see me.